What is up, YouTube? Lacerate here with another encore content from Dualsite. Let's get to some more play spots. Alright, let's get started on some spots that a very pro player has shown me. Alright, number one. I remember saying that this spot was a bad location, obviously, because shifting over here because of Billy's spot. That is still true. Fortunately for you guys, I have a new spot for you. It was shown by a pro player. You break this crate here, and you wait around this location. You don't want to wait out here because of the pre-aim from the scope. He will see you, so you want to be roughly back here, out of his sight. You just kind of want to wait for him to come around tank, see if you get maybe a headshot pick, or at least light them up enough, or at least get the first shot off, I would say. Your main purpose of being up here is to protect your team from anyone coming up these stairs and around, also from bridge. You are very protected. They can't see you from bridge, although you can see them down here at tank, and it's just a couple steps away to see who's at bridge. So it's a very nice spot. Also, you can pick scopes from here, depending on how skilled your shot is. Although, if you are made here, you can be a sitting duck because there's really no way out. Say the scope rotates over here, or rifles come rushing up through here. You either shoot or die. So this isn't a spot that you should play very regularly, but I would play it enough to where it makes the team wonder, or the enemy team wonder. As far as this location up here, this is actually a great location to be at. I would start off around here and kind of watching DD to make sure you're not going to get rushed by a point man. In an immediate sense, you kind of want to float between here, there, and over there. How you do this is you just kind of wait and use your ears, just crouch and get around here. And then once you get behind this green thing, you just stand back up again and crouch as necessary, and you can even get those nice peaks for the rat nest up there. Other than that, that is a very nice on top of one hold. Again, because you can cover the bridge, you can cover a tank, and in another round you could cover bridge and you could still cover tank. So, I was told by a pro player that a lot of pro strats don't involve anyone being really inside too, because it is the easiest site to retake. Basically, in a short explanation, it pretty much means that if they want to, pretty much let them have to, because they'll be cramped here in a really small area. There's not many places to hide. If they're here, the scope can pick them there. If they're here, you can pick them from ladder. And if you're over here, there's just not much to it. So if they want to, let them have it. If you don't feel comfortable leaving it wide open, maybe you don't trust your team to be able to engage fully on the picks, just stick one guy here at forklift. And that's really all you'll need. Just to kind of hold things down and make sure nobody gets in right away, and it's not just an easy take for them. Because with that strat, you will be running maybe 2 or even 3 people mid. Definitely a scope will play here, and hopefully get the picks here, and you'll have a rifleman here guarding his 9 o'clock, and you got to be patient playing this area as a rifle, because there can very well be a scope down at the other end of this and just waiting for you to peek there, and he could have a rifleman here just watching his 9 o'clock. So you got to be very patient. You got to wait to maybe hear that little step maybe from the scope, and he'll be looking here. So make sure you do a nice little pre-check, and then boom. Hopefully your shot is where it needs to be, and that's pretty much it. As far as playing this area, it's very possible to play 2 to 3 here, and then 2 at the other side, or 2 here, 2 there, and 1 at 2. Although the best part about playing here is you have awesome ears here. It's great. It's a great spot to have sound, and with the scope here, the scope will be able to hold his own there. And say you check this, and you're like, "Hey, dude, you're clear." And the guy at 2 shouting out for some help. Be patient over here at ladder as well. kind of wait for that person at forklift to kind of make some noise, you know, like, hey bud, can you make some noise for me really quick? And he's just like this, and pretty much what happens is it turns into a firefight, and maybe you'll hear that nice reload, music to your ears, swing in, get the pick, get the other pick, and you're good to go. So that's a very nice rotation. Just be as patient as possible. As far as nade spots, there is a nice nade spot that I would like to show you. I learned this from Spliced Up. He's part of my clan, part of Team Armored. Pretty much what you do is you just back yourself into this corner here, and what you do is you aim as high up as you can go. You pull your nade, jump and throw, and look at that. It goes up, around, and in. So, I mean, that's a nice nade if you know they're coming for mid, or if they took mid, because it goes straight up through that window and somehow lands over here, which is nice. That works on any of those windows. Just to do a test run for you. Say you're here and, you know, there's somebody right above you, and you know he's right above you. Toss that nade up, straight up, and you should get a really nice boom. Like, oh crap, I shouldn't have rushed mid right here. Those are timing nades. As far as another rushing nade that I was shown by a pro player, this nade can be really tricky to get on your first time around, but as long as you go into practice channel and give it a wing or two, you will kind of get a good feeling for where it needs to be. So say let's say you know, you have your sniper here and you have your rifleman covering ladder, and you got little old you right here. You could just climb up on these stairs here, jump and throw, and hopefully you can get a nice pick for your scope here. Say the scope was playing back in sight trying to get that other scope. Well, he's kind of in trouble because you were smart enough to throw that nade. A lot of scopes do play here too, so it's a good nade to throw. Other than that, there is one more thing I would like to show you as far as an encore. I was shown by a very pro player that what you want to do is you kind of just want to, when you are playing this location, you do want to just watch these windows, because this entire wall is wall bangable with the para and other strong guns. Obviously not an MK3, but you know, if you do have a para, you are in luck, because wall bangs are your best friend. Because a lot of players, what they'll do is they will do something like this, and they'll be like, oh, you know, I can't really see what's going on, so let me just see what's going on over there. Oh, there's a guy over here. So when you see him jump, you could just instantly light him up right there. He gets lit up on radar, and then your team's pushing mid there, you know, and if you wanted to, you could also try and get up here, but I wouldn't do that competitively. I mean, this is just a nice pub spot, I guess, but you know, it is what. If you're one of those people like me where like, hey, I wonder where this nade gets thrown from, what you want to do is just whip it around that corner there, and it should land somewhere around, yeah, that's what I thought. So yeah, it happens. I've been killed by this nade a lot as well, especially being a rifleman here, trying to make sure that my team, my scope is good, and that nade thrown, and it hurts. It really does. So other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. If you would like, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Ying had a really good comment on my other airplane video. He wants to see me playing these spots, and I would like to know what you guys think. You know, is it worth it for me to play these spots and record them for you? Would you rather just have me upload more spots? Do you want to see general gameplay? Do you want to see how I play? Do you want to see, what do you want to see? I'm going to keep pushing out some good guides for the newer users as well, and for any, you know, pro players that swing by and say, hey, you should show this in one of your videos, I'm all for it, man. I'm all for being shown, you know, like, hey, this corner's a great spot because of whatever reason. I don't know. Show me, tell me. I'll you know, if you're okay with sharing it, I will provide it to other people so that way they can learn. So feel free to let me know what you guys are looking for, and I will do my best to put it up. All right, guys, peace.